We got to be real careful because when you talk about capitalism, you're talking about a system that led to slavery. And but I wanted to dig a little deeper into it. Is because I think that stuff like this really is the kind of thing that we should talk to our kids about. Because really, the goal here's the goal. The long term goal is this for all B1 people anyway, all B1 Black first people. I hope that you agree with me that our goal should be to become controllers, captains of our economic destiny, to also have stronger families, healthy relationships with each other, mental health, physical health, all the things, right? So if you are B1 and you want your kids to win, first thing you got to do is you got to liberate them from the grip of capitalism. In fact, actually, with capitalism, even the word capitalism is interesting because I mentioned to you all a lot of people will say that I'm a black capitalist, and I say no, I'm not a black capitalist. I don't want to be black capitalist. I believe in black free enterprise. I believe in black vesting. I believe in black wealth. I believe in black ownership, but I'm not a capitalist because capitalism comes with a lot of baggage. And I actually am going to do a very specific lecture on that to understand the distinction because I realized over time that my relationship with capitalism is much deeper because I studied it for so many years working on my doctorate. And there's nuances to capitalism and variations of capitalism that I think you want to be really careful about, right? So when someone says black capitalism, and I think about my good friend John Hope Bryant, I saw him give a speech and he said, he was saying that Black Lives Matter and Black capitalism matters. And I said, "Ooh, let's figure that out because we got to be real careful. We got to be real careful because when you talk about capitalism, you're talking about a system that led to slavery. That's an honest. That's a fact. When you talk about capitalism, you're talking about a system that has created just an enormous amount of inequality in America. The gap between the rich and the poor is horrendous. You've got guys like Elon Musk running around here with $400 billion in worth, and then you got he's stepping over homeless people on his way to the office every day. I don't think that's right. That is, I don't know. Tell me if you agree with that. That Elon Musk can still be a rich man and we could still make sure everybody eats, right? Do we agree? Am I crazy? Am I being extreme when I say that? Is that a radical idea, right? Or you also have scenarios, for example, where there are some places capitalism just does not belong. Like in the healthcare system, you have people that die. You have probably about 1 million people that die every year in the United States because they can't afford their medication. Tell me if that's crazy. Can we agree on that? That people should not die because they couldn't afford the pill? Can we, is that okay? Can we so maybe we can align on some big picture issues and say, okay, as we pursue free enterprise, as we pursue wealth, we're not going to fall for the traps that come with Americanized capitalism.